2013! So Michelle brings me into his office one morning and he says, Paige, I have an idea. He said, wouldn't it be neat if we did something really big at the Que Pasa Festival? Like, I don't know, let's build the world's largest piñata. And I paused for a minute and I said, yeah, let's make that happen, let's do it. But after research, it didn't take me long to figure out that that was feasibly impossible in a 6-week period of time. So we looked into it a little bit more and we saw that there was a current record in Sonora, Mexico that was set for the world's largest display of piñatas, which the number was only 504. No problem, we got this.
So what we decided to do for this year's Que Pasa Festival is to build the largest assembly of piñatas in the world.
So now we have 6 weeks. We have 6 weeks to put together a fact sheet, a frequently asked questions type of thing. What are the parameters of the piñatas? How long are the hangers? How much should they weigh? Should they be empty? Should they be filled? And so easy enough. Allison at VCU was very great at putting that together in a really quick period of time. But what we didn't account for is when we started to actually make the piñatas at the workshops. And next thing you know, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. They're messy. The supplies are expensive. They're taking up to 3 days to dry. So then we quickly realized that we have a real problem. So this is, where we really needed the Da Vinci Center and some of their ideas to step in and say, what can we do? Because now we've applied, we're gonna do this record, help. So we nixed the paper mache and we started giving tips to the local schools. I personally spent a weekend a couple weekends building about 50 forms for people to just be able to decorate. So the logistics came down to how do we make this process simpler for the people involved? How can we make it take less time for the people involved? So we cut it down from about a 3-hour process for a cardboard piñata down to about an hour or an hour and a half. So it came with a lot of stress and a lot of, very little sleep, and a lot of talking through how we would actually do this thing, making backup plans and all of that, and getting community partners involved.
Altria has been a supporter of the Virginia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce since its inception. I know it's important for Altria to invest in our communities, and this is just one of the ways that we do that. I think the most exciting thing about our effort is that communities across Virginia have come together to support us. And I just can't imagine a better display of community effort.
So we stayed up all night, putting piñatas on poles, making sure we would have the ability to just kind of tote them out and set them up. So that morning we walked all the poles out, had them set in the place where they could just be handed off, counted, and then put up with the scissor lift. Well, the scissor lift didn't charge. Well, it charged, but it wouldn't move back and forth. It would only move up and down. So the reason for that is that it wasn't leveled, and we didn't know that, and we couldn't get someone out to be able to fix it, and Atlantic Lift Systems did a great job. They fought as hard as they could. They moved as quickly as they could to get us another scissor lift. So we kind of had to re-strategize and pull some of the poles down and space them out to where we could see the individual piñatas. It made the display that much bigger,
I think the community really enjoyed that display because they could see them up close, and some of these things were really elaborate and really beautiful. So we did get really good feedback from the community on that. It was a heck of a walk to go see all 1,013 piñatas, but I think it was really successful regardless.
You know, to bring people together for such a good cause, the educational programs that the Virginia Hispanic Foundation has, and bringing the community together to contribute and be involved in something that's bigger than themselves, and have that, you know, breaking a world's record. That's kind of neat.
505. It is this one. Yes, this one breaks the record. Yay! 1,013.
My name is Monica Jimenez, and I am the Marketing and Communications Coordinator at the Virginia Hispanic Chamber and Foundation. The real reason we wanted to work with the Piñata project this year was not only to break our record, it was to bring awareness to the work and mission of the Virginia Hispanic Foundation. The Hispanic community has the highest dropout rate in schools, and what we want to do is bring a solution and keep the kids in a path of higher education. Annually, piñatas have been a part of educational programs in schools through the Virginia Hispanic Foundation. This year, with the breaking of the world record, we brought higher awareness throughout the Passport education programs.
I'm Delilah Medrano, and I am the Communities and School Site Coordinator at J.L. Francis Elementary. Passport to Education has been one of our community partners that comes in and helps our students during their lunch period. They do leadership activities with these students. The best part about the program is really that they offer bilingual leadership mentors. So they're reaching our students who otherwise we wouldn't be able to place with bilingual mentors. They inspire the students to do well in school. They help them feel welcome to a new school or to a new country. And we've been very fortunate to have them be on board with our school. And my hope is that others will join the leadership team at Passport to Education and help our Hispanic students really strive to be all that they can be.
I just want to thank everyone that came together to make this event and breaking a world's record, but more than that, bringing a community together for such a good cause. You know, it's the sponsors and donors that helped, you know, the volunteers, the members of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We will continue our work here at the Chamber, but I just want to give a big thanks to everyone. We did it.